Hey guys, how's it going? So I'm super excited. First official video on my YouTube channel of hopefully many more videos to come. With that being said, this message series that I'm starting is called M-O period. You'll see that in the title. And this is going to be episode 1 of M-O. M-O just stands for motivational opinion. Pretty self-explanatory, but for context, basically, this is motivational, at least in my opinion, and it's my opinion. So there you go, motivational opinion. As always, you guys, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This isn't going to be for everybody. If it's not for you, that's totally okay. This isn't meant to be for everybody. This is just meant to help people who it resonates with. So, that being said, we are going to start episode 1, which is called Water. Want to start water off by saying something very important. We are only in control of 2 things, ourselves and how we react. Outside of that, we don't have control over hardly anything. We have influence outside of that, but influence and control are 2 completely different things. And with that also being said, you guys, we're all human beings. Whoever's watching this, regardless of your age, your body type, your personal background, religious, non-religious backgrounds, as human beings, we all have 2 things in common. We need food and water to survive. I looked up on Google. Didn't do a whole lot of fact checking, but according to Google at least, it says that the effects of starvation on average, and again, this is based loosely because it does vary depending on age, etc. As humans, we can only go about 7 days without water and food before we eventually die. Basically, through the course of that 7 days, our bodies start to break down without any food and without any water. At first, it kind of breaks down the muscle and uses it for energy in our body, and then it starts eating away at the muscles, and then eventually our bodies deteriorate so much that we basically literally just can't function anymore. If we don't have anything in common with other people at all, that's still 2 things we have in common with every single person that's alive, every person that might be watching this. We are stronger together than we are divided. And I say that because we are in a world today, in a place today right now where there is a lot of negativity and there is a lot of division and a lot of who's on whose side, and all it's doing is tearing us apart more and more and more, right? A house divided among itself can't what? It can't stand. I also wanted to say, I've got my notes right here, so if you see me glance off to the side a few times, I'm just kind of peeking at my notes. This video is more or less about control, obviously, which is why I started off the message the way I did. The longer we hold on to control and we try and control things, the heavier it becomes. So, to illustrate this representation for you guys, I've got 2 water jugs. Holding both of these water jugs, you'll see that they're full. Now, I'm holding them. They're full, right? This represents the past. This represents the future. They're full. This is full of memories, of mistakes, of things that we've done, things that people have done to us, things that we are holding on to is the key point. This is full of things we are holding on to. And this is full of things that could happen, might happen, right? This is full of the what if scenario, the tomorrow that we don't know. Well, what if this happens? Well, what if that happens? Well, maybe this could happen, but then if that happens, maybe this can happen, right? Point is, I'm still holding on to these, and I'm holding them in front of the camera for you guys and kind of elevating them because you see I'm starting to shake a little bit. The reason I'm starting to shake a little bit is because these are things that are not in our control. We cannot change the past, and we don't know the future. All we have is the present, what you're looking at. Now I'm still holding on to these, and the more I hold on to these, I'm starting to shake. The reason I'm starting to shake is because they're full of weight. And our past is full of weight. And our future is full of potential weight because we don't know what's going to happen. The thing with weight is that the longer you hold on to it, the heavier it becomes. And the longer you hold on to it and the longer you try and have control over that, you start to shake. When you start to shake, you guys, that is what happens mentally and emotionally with ourselves and our bodies. When we try to control things that are not in our control, whether it be the past, which has already happened, or the future that we don't know is going to happen. Even the richest people on the planet, you guys, don't have any capacity or ability to change the past, even if it was something that happened 5 minutes ago, or know what's going to happen in the future, even if it's 5 to 10 minutes from now. We have an idea, but we still don't really know. And, I mean, if we're being honest, you guys, unless time travel was created in the last 5 minutes that I've been recording this video, which I don't think so, we don't have any control over that. We have zero control over that. The reason I wanted to illustrate that is because the longer that we hold on to that stuff, the more shaky we become. Shaking represents our mental state. The more we try to control things outside of ourselves, the less stable that we become. But if we drink the water of things that we can't control, not only is it good for our body and our temple, which is our body, but it also reduces how heavy the weight of the jug is. And it becomes easier to hold and easier to maintain, right? Instead of holding on to this jug full of weight, if I take some of this and I drink it, this is the past jug full of weight. If I drink some of that, so if I take those mistakes, the trauma, the things that have happened, and instead of looking at reliving how it happened, when it happened, still trying to figure out in the present moment why it happened, if I just drink some of the water and realize it happened, instead of going, why did it happen? Ask yourself, what was this trying to teach me? Or what did this teach me? What did I learn from this? And take what it taught you and what you learned from it and let go of the rest, because it already happened. There's no sense in holding on to something that you've already gone through. You've already gone through it, so why would you keep reliving it? In the future, we don't know what's going to happen. So the more that we try and stress about what may happen or what could happen, it's the same thing. If I take some of this and I pour some of this out, or if I drink some of this, right? That is being in the present moment. So just living in the present moment and understanding that every day and every second is a gift. It is what it is. And I need to be thankful that I'm right here, right now. If we can talk, if we can walk, if we can live, if we can breathe. We have so many things that we can and need to be thankful and grateful for that we take for granted every day. But there are people who, even in our lives, even if a lot of things aren't going good in our lives, would literally give anything to have our life for a day, no matter how bad we think things are. Think about that. And the water that I'm drinking, whether it's the past or the future, you guys, that represents, it can be counseling, it can be therapy, it can be hobbies. I personally have gone through 3 years of extensive personal counseling, group counseling, and substance abuse counseling to learn the things that I have. And I feel that I feel led to share what I have learned through all those experiences with you guys, which is the purpose of this channel and the purpose of this series and the purpose of this video. It's just what I've learned through my personal experience. All right, I'm coming to a close because we're almost to 10 minutes. So, in closing, the ultimate thing I want you guys to take away from my words on this is stop holding onto the water and start drinking it instead. We all make mistakes, but the purpose of mistakes is to learn what it taught us, not hold on to it, not worry about it, not stress about it, not relive it. Drink it. Find something to fix it. Find something to take your mind off of it. Pray, meditate, go to counseling. It's not going to happen overnight. Change never does. It takes time. But if things aren't going good, if you've been overstressed and exhausted and overwhelmed, this message is 100% for you. Drink the water. Just drink the water. We all have to start somewhere. I love you guys and I appreciate you all. Thank you guys so much for watching and being a part of the first official video of this channel. And again, whether it's day or night, whenever you guys are watching this, I just hope you guys know that we are always stronger together than we are divided. If you need help, ask. Just ask. Ask and it shall be given to you. I hope you guys have a blessed day/night. And if you wake up tomorrow and are lucky enough, or even if you had a horrible day today, I hope that things get better for you, whether it be tomorrow or tonight. I hope things that get better for you, and I'll be praying for you guys. Appreciate your time. Have a good night.